It's Friday night, so you know things are about to get freaky. Welcome to The Freak Show. Here are your hosts, Justin Freakin and a very special friend of Freakin.
Welcome to the Friday Night Freak Show. Today's special guest co-host. Welcome, Mr. WokePotato. I'm sorry, I called you Mr. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine. What's up, guys? WokePotato. What's up, guys?
Is it just woke, or can we call you Mr. Potato?
You could call me Tater. You could call me Tato. You could call me Woke. You can call me whatever the hell you want. Just not a bastard or a motherfucker, you know.
I might call you motherfucker at some point in time. I go ahead and apologize for that. Good evening, my friend. So glad to have you here. They're already hitting the weed thing in the Twitch chat, so light it up.
Yeah, dude.
He asked me before we go on stream, is it okay if I smoke? No. I insist that you smoke on stream. Good. You may recognize some people from the chat. Mater, Virtual Rung, good people over here. Good evening, my friends. But for those in the chat that may not know who you are, please give yourself an introduction. Tell everybody what you do.
Yeah, guys, I'm just another leftist on Twitch. You know, in the abyss of Twitch politics. Cover a lot of leftist shit, anti-fascist shit. Cover police brutality a lot, shit like that.
Based.
You know, I'm all about solidarity and getting out, doing things, meeting your neighbors, and getting a little bit radical. You know what I mean?
Hey, we can get with it.
Shit like that. That's what I'm all about. But yeah, I try to have a good time while I'm doing it. Get high, listen to music, you know. Kind of same kind of vibe as Justin over here.
Yeah, usually I'm yelling at chuds. I come into your chat and you're like vibing.
I have to yell at him all the time because just by the nature of my name, I get fucking chuds every day. I had a dude. My title today, because the Kanye shit today was literally Hitler is bad, and I had a dude literally come in and say, "I don't think we should besmudge the dead." I said, "Motherfucker, really, dog? Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit!" Like.
You've got to wonder how much of that is trolling, that these people know that they're saying purposely incendiary things just to get a rise out of you, that they don't believe that shit.
I wonder sometimes, but then, like, I don't know, bro. After the Kanye shit has happened, and I look at Twitter comments, motherfuckers do be thinking they're smart by being like, well, I saw 2 CEOs that were Jewish, and it's like, damn, I think these motherfuckers, some of them really do believe that shit, dude. Like, that's the scary part about it, I think.
Agree with you 100%. I saw so many right-wing outlets that were commenting on the Kanye thing, and you go through their chat, and they're like, well, Kanye's right. Kanye didn't say anything wrong. And
yeah, like, yeah, you made a good point. Like, it's like, fuck, you know, like, these guys at their lunch breaks have, like, brought this shit up themselves. Like, they're like, finally, someone fucking gets it, dude. Like, just, like, scary shit, dude.
Well, I had a... God, did I save it? Can I pull it up right now? Hold on. I don't know if I saved it on my computer or if I was on my phone when I had it. But somebody tweeted out back in like 2018, you better get off the Kanye bandwagon before he starts saying Hitler was good. And sure enough, they were right.
Oh, wow.
I mean, people say, who could see that coming? Fucking everyone.
Yeah, for real, especially the people he's been surrounding himself with. It's like, holy shit, dude.
Poof. But so did you watch the Alex Jones interview?
I don't think I watched the full thing, but I've seen, you know, the highlights, the fucking, you know, the bangers.
Yeah, so we played like a 2-minute supercut last night on the stream. But then, you know, after I got off stream, I start doing my, you know, my day job and shit. And I'll have like TYT, I'll have Majority Report on in the background, and they were playing it. And they were playing sections that I didn't even hear in the 2 minutes I played, and I'm like, because I told my stream, I was like, it can't be any worse than what we listened to in this 2 minutes. No. Motherfucker had all kinds of fucking crazy shit to say.
Yeah, he said, basically, like, from what I saw, it was like, everything that's ever bad happened to him, like, the banks dropping him, it was the Jews. The fucking everything that's ever bad. It was just like, it's wild shit, bro. From what I saw. I was like, I saw enough where I was like, I don't need to watch the full fucking thing, like, because it's just all gonna be bad. Like, I don't know.
The part that stunned me was the fact that he said that Hitler invented highways,
and microphones.
Well, see,
did you catch that? He's like, oh, and the microphone.
He said that right after I was reacting to the highways thing. The chat noticed the microphone thing. I didn't know what they were talking about when they said, because I'm like, motherfucker just said Hitler invented highway.
The thing is, bro, that's like a super common Nazi talking point. He got that shit from Nick 100%, bro. That's like super, like stupid online shit. Like straight up like, oh, the Autobahn, they did some good things too. Like it's literally that level of like whataboutism. It's like bullshit, dude. It's crazy to see Kanye like promoting this shit. It's the same exact shit you'll see literally like on a 4chan fucking blog, dude. Like it's fucking crazy shit, dude. I just can't believe it.
So the man definitely is unwell. He needs help, but that's not our place.
Yeah.
That's someone who loves him, someone that's around him. But I mean, I would assume that he can't. No one around him is going to tell him no because he's a gravy train. And the people who actually, like perhaps Kim, that actually love him, can't get through to him. Just thick-headed, can't fucking talk to him.
Well, he's like fucking threatened her life and shit at this point. So it's like, it makes a lot of sense. I guess fans of his, because I'm not a big fan of his music anyway. So this is like really easy for me to hate on him. Especially, I feel vindicated after all this time not liking his fucking music. That he's a piece of shit too. So it's
I'm hit or miss. He's got a couple of catchy songs.
I mean, College Dropout shit was like there's undeniably he has some talent, like for sure. But yeah, I don't want to get sidetracked on his fucking music. But anyway,
we're gonna talk about music tonight. Sidetracked is what this show is. We do politics 5 nights out of the week. We do bullshit tonight.
But for sure, Kim was like, I was talking about it today, and I forgot who it was. But someone said like, you know, women often are the brunt of men's like mental health crisis and shit. Mm-hmm. And for sure, I think Kim was probably. And I'm not in the know of reality or Kim Kardashian, but I mean the timing of the divorce and how much he's like descended into this chaos is pretty fucking telling. Like it's pretty nuts.
He was probably already unbearable, and that's why she divorced him. And then the divorce has just sent him completely off the deep end. But also, I'm not a psychologist.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like even if he is sick and he has these problems or whatever, because he probably does, that still doesn't absolve him from all this shit. Like I hope people feel that way about this, right? Like it is fucked up, but and yeah, he can change. He could like, you know, correct his actions, but this is still terrible shit and it needs to be like condemned, and he does too for like promoting this shit. Like it's still terrible. Like I just hope, like I hate when people use that as an excuse, like, oh well, you know, I was stressed, so I started regurgitating Nazi talking points. Like I don't know, that's not a good excuse, I don't think.
Yeah, I took some Zoloft and I started being racist online. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, I don't like that's a leap, bro. Like I don't know, man. Those thoughts have to be in there somewhere. I feel, dude. Like I don't know.
It wasn't Zoloft. It was what was the sleeping aid that Roseanne.
Nesta. Oh, I don't know. It was Ambien, I think.
Yeah, Ambien. Muscle off. See, I hope not. I don't want to see anybody in their lives. He's a narcissist, so I say like he's full of himself. Master Goosey, good evening. Interesting name though. That's a sus name.
No, Goosey's the homie. That's my mod actually.
Oh, okay, cool. Like you goose stepping up in here? What's up with that?
Yeah, dude, that's what happens when you get trolls all the time. You're like, Goose, what the fuck's going on here, buddy? Like,
did somebody come in with 88 in their fucking screen name? Like we got our eye on you. I was born in 1988.
What's that 14 doing there? What the fuck is that shit, dude?
Yeah. Watch which one of those 14 words you say. You will get our eyeballs on you. Well, since you and I are both political streamers, because I don't always have political streamers on. I try to mix it up, have people from different professions and shit. One time I had the young lady who does the intro. I'm sorry, Goosey. My apologies. The young lady who does the intro came on and was co-host one week, and she knows nothing about politics, and she had no clue who Alex Jones was. And
I love that, bro. I love talking politics with like normal people that aren't obsessed with this shit, like us. It's like the best shit ever, bro. Like, oh, you don't know who fucking this guy is? Oh, check this shit out, dude. Like,
oh yeah, I had to show her who Alex Jones was.
That's fucking awesome.
And I feel bad about it now. Like,
You feel bad, you ruined her sanctity of life by fucking showing her reality.
Took her innocence away from her. But since you and I are political streamers, I do want to start off with something that might be political adjacent, but is still some bullshit that we can make fun of. How does that sound?
Oh, sounds good. Well, let's do it.
Former President Obama was in Georgia campaigning for Senator Raphael Warnock, and he had some words for Herschel Walker. Are you ready for this?
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit! Just that intro should let you know you're in to hear something.
Since the last time I was here, apparently he also claimed that he used to let me beat him at basketball. But then he admitted that we've never actually met. So I guess this was more of an imaginary whooping that I laid on him.
An imaginary woman.
Listen, this would be funny if he weren't running for Senate.
Fucking A, dude.
It's true. It's true. What's been your favorite Herschel Walker moment?
It's the either the bad air go to the good air, that part, or the vampire shit, dog. I mean, there's so much shit, bro. But the bad, I always hear it in my head every time I see him. So you gotta get the bad air. Like the way he was talking about that shit just blew my fucking mind. And I was like, holy shit, this country's fucked, dude. Like, because people are definitely gonna vote for that shit, and they did, bro. Which is scary. This is scary shit, dude. Like,
it looks like he's going to lose next.
He's
next
gonna
week,
lose.
Tuesday.
I think he's gonna lose. But still, dude, he gets over 1 million votes. Like, and this motherfucker has 3 brain cells. And like, I don't know how the fuck. And I'm not trying to insult his intelligence, but holy shit, I'm just trying to keep it real, man, because that shit is bad, bro.
Well, this is another one of those instances where, you know, it's like Kanye. The dude has severe mental health issues, and you don't want to mock him. You don't want to make fun of him. You don't want to make light of his issues. However, he's running for the fucking Senate.
Yeah, so he for sure. Are we like enabling him by not treating him like or judging him to a normal standard? Like, you know what I mean? Or if we just fucking ignore this shit because he has CTE, like, I don't think that does anybody any good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's terrible. To me, it's disgusting. Like, the GOP's willing to like parade that dude around. It's just we've come a long way.
Apparently, he has explosive dissociative disorder or some shit. So I would say it's not the CTE that we're seeing, but the CTE is probably compounding it.
Yeah, the allegations against him are fucking insane. Like domestic abuse, it's like some crazy shit, dude. And it's not just random women. It's like ex-wives of his, multiple of them. Like, it's pretty fucking bad, bro. He's a terrible candidate. It's fucking insane.
Apparently, he said that he had only been with 2 women in some interview that he gave a few years back. And at the time that he gave the interview, like, he had paid for 2 abortions already, and he wasn't even referring to those 2 women.
You know, he's probably paid for so many he can't remember. He's a fucking football player in, the early 90s or some shit? All these athletes, I mean, how many abortions do they've all these guys paid for? So for any of them to run for Congress and be like, I'm going to ban abortion, it's crazy. I'm glad these women are coming forward, too, with, like, telling these stories. They don't have to do that shit, and, man, it's crazy, man. To me, it's just crazy that he could get votes.
The voting block, where I saw a woman who was like, Walker's a good Christian man, and I'm like, Warnock is a reverend.
I know, dude. It's pretty, but I mean, I don't know, like, I haven't been in the church for a very fucking long time. I was when I was, like, super young, but, like, how politics has infected the church is fucking pretty insane, bro. So these people just associate Christianity with the GOP. I don't know how or how long it took to get to that point, but they just do. And maybe it's just because they've been voting Republican for so long. Maybe that's more common with the older generation. I don't know, but like it's scary shit, dude. Like, so there's nothing Christian about it.
This is something that I'm fascinated by, because it has a lot to do with the rise of the like for-profit evangelical movement in the late 70s into the 80s. Your Jerry Falwells, your fucking scam preachers like that. they're the ones who were harnessing this discontent within their church. And because abortion didn't used to be this wedge issue, they made it a wedge issue. So, one of my favorite things to point to is that Frank Zappa did a song in 1986, 1987 called "Jesus Thinks You're a Jerk," and it is about Tammy Faye Baker and what's the other dude's name?
Oh shit! I don't think I've heard it.
You need to and Pat Robertson.
Pat
I think Pat Robertson is making a run for the White House in that election.
Oh shit! Yeah.
And Frank Zappa ties it perfectly. Like, to listen to this song and realize, it was done in the mid-'80s. That's the bridge from where it started and where it ended up now. Like, Frank Zappa called it.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
Because I mean, it has these lyrics. I can't remember the exact lyrics. I'm gonna butcher it because it's like a 10 or 11 minute song, and it's live too. They fucking nail it. Frank Zappa is amazing, one of my favorite artists. But he's talking about Christian love and blah blah blah. Like, oh, what's that hanging from a neighbor's tree? Looks like colored folk to me.
Oh fuck!
It's insane. Like, he just nails it.
Man.
So I highly recommend listening to that song. But I always point out that this is part of the Pat Buchanan, white nationalist fringe part of the Republican Party back in the 70s. So the Nixon administration considered these whack jobs to be out of the mainstream. And they're the ones that took over the party throughout the Reagan Revolution and shit. So I'm sure books have been read that can say it far more succinctly than I did, but that's something that fascinates me. And also, The Eyes of Tammy Faye was a movie that came out a couple of years ago. I highly recommend that.
Oh, I don't think you know what's totally not serious, but you ever watch on HBO the fucking Righteous Gemstones?
Love that show.
It's so good, bro. It's the best religious parody shit I've ever fucking seen, and it nails that whole fucking family aspect of that whole fucking TV preacher shit, and it's fucking crazy good, bro. I even the youth pastor they nail. What's his name? Plays him. I forgot his name, but I love that show, dude. It's probably one of my favorite.
Adam Devine plays the youth pastor, and then they bring in for this third season they brought in Eric Andre was a youth. I think he was a youth pastor in another church.
Yeah, he was a competing one. Yeah, they were competing. And oh, dude, that show's fucking great, dude. And I'm not even a fan of Adam Devine because I didn't like Workaholics that much. I know that's a big controversial fucking. I'm not hating on it.
I didn't dislike it.
I didn't dislike it. Yeah, this wasn't I know a lot of people love that shit.
I wasn't going out of my way to watch it.
Adam Devine in that shit is great, dude. But it's great writing and shit. It's a fantastic show. It's I don't know. I feel it's not that popular, but it's really they just nailed the fucking Billy Graham and fucking all those fucking guys. They fucking.
And for those of you who don't know, John Goodman plays the patriarch of the family. So amazing job, and it's a Danny McBride. If you've ever watched This Is the End, Eastbound and Down, everything he does is amazing. I loved Vice Principals, and they canceled that one.
Yo, Vice Principals was so good. And what's his name's in that too? The same guy that's in Vice Principals.
Goggins.
The dude that's in fucking
Uncle Baby.
Yeah. He's in fucking in the Tarantino movies too. He's fucking dude. That guy's such a good actor too. I love that show.
Yeah, he was in Hateful Eight. He
was in Hateful Eight.
He was also the star. I think Justified was his big break. I want to go back and watch that motherfucker just because he's that good.
I think that's dope when an actor can do a serious ass role like that and then do some straight comedic ass shit like what he plays as his Baby Billy character in
Uncle Baby Billy.
He nails that shit too, dude. It's so fucking funny.
I would love to be able to pop on what is Ain't Misbehaving. It's been a while since I've watched the earlier season. Whatever dude, the fucking song, I would love to just play that right now, but HBO would fucking copyright me.
Fuck, dude. Yeah, my girl was hating on me because I actually liked that song and I was playing it all the time. She's like,
fucking dance to it and everything.
Yeah, dude, that shit is great, man.
And people that haven't seen the show in the chat, we're sorry, but you need to go watch it. Righteous Gemstones, it's amazing. And I'll do Danny McBride.
If you know I've had some Christian shit, you'll love that shit for sure.
Oh god, I got somebody in the chat popping in. Oh, Dr. Brown over here has been trying to ride my balls on YouTube, and what he doesn't realize is that we're not just on YouTube. And there are way more than 2 people watching because Dr. Brown is a fucking idiot.
They're usually not that smart, dude.
Oh, coming in here and calling me a pedo. See, I posted a clip of we've got a incel troll that loves to come on and talk shit on stream. His name is DM.
Oh shit.
And so Ninetales and I were discussing, comprehensive sex education in high school for teens and, access to contraceptives and shit. And the idiot started calling us a groomer and a pedo. And we're like, that's not what the word means. So Dr. Brown is commenting on that video, trying to call me a pedo. These people just throw words around without knowing what they mean. They look fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's weird. I noticed too, like, I mean, you've been around news for a while, so isn't it a trip?
Over 20 years.
So it's a trip, right, to see the same lingo that we saw like in the late 90s, early 2000s around grooming and the gays and homosexual communities and shit. And like the same exact talking points, bro, just recycled and renewed. And now it's like a little bit more geared towards the trans community, but it's just so crazy to see it resurface like in the same exact way too. And they just fall right in line. Boom. I've been hearing groomer and pedo so much more in the last year. It's crazy to see the trickle down. Like they're so fucking good on staying on message. It's I hate to say it's disgustingly impressive almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's effective as fuck.
Well, here's the thing: is they'll call us sheep and everything, but they're just all saying the same fucking thing. Even this Dr. Brown that was in my YouTube was like, "Look at all the comments over here; they're all against you." Ha ha ha. Well, yeah, because you're all just coming and saying the same dumb shit that the Daily Wire, TPUSA programmed you to say. You stupid NPC.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's crazy too. Like, it's so funny. Like, you probably hear all the time when you ban someone, like, "Oh, you just want to keep your echo chamber, and like you just can't understand because I'm spitting truth, and you're trying to silence me." It's like, no, dude, I've heard these same exact words you said 1,000 times already. Like, it's the same exact shit. Like, it's nothing new. Like,
and make the same argument that I'm on video debunking. Like, I just get up to, and that's why I yell at people so often, because they'll come in, they'll just say the same thing over and over and over again. And it's like, we've already been there. We've already debunked that.
Yeah, I know. It gets tiresome. It gets tiresome, especially like how many times you have people like, "Oh, show me this or prove that." I'm like, dog, I'm streaming. I'm doing a show. You want me to do research for you? You want me to fucking babysit you as I walk you down your fucking path of knowledge and if Hitler was bad or something completely obvious? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking, it gets frustrating to a point, right? Like, of course, as people on the left, we want to bring people over here with us, but it's like, dog, racism is bad. Like, you know what I mean? It's bad. This Kanye shit, it's bad. Like, I don't have to explain this shit to you. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like,
well, I take flack because people are like, your method doesn't work. You're never going to convert someone like that. And I agree. When I am making fun of idiot-ass right-wingers in my chat, I don't think I'm going to convert them because, like, all studies show that you are driving them further into their beliefs and their biases. But they're not who I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to get to the people that are watching.
Yeah, you want to get the people on the periphery that haven't really made up their mind either way, right? The people that come in here trolling are already cemented in their beliefs. And that's what I say all the time. I'm not a big, like, I give people slack all the fucking time. If you're coming in good faith and, like, you want to talk and you just might have a shit take and you're kind of fucking dumb, I'll give you a chance. But if I know you're in bad faith and you're just here to troll or some shit like that, I want you to be treated like you are. You're just a fucking idiot. And everyone watching should know that. Like, what you believe in is stupid. Everything you do is stupid. Like, and you're a stupid person for doing it. Like, I feel like that's a good thing. And you'll convince more people on the periphery that might be like, "Oh, well, I used to listen to Kanye West shit. I didn't think what he was saying was bad." But if if people see that on the periphery and they're going to every chat, every fucking stream, and people are like, "Nah, this shit's fucking terrible. It's stupid," because that's what it is. So I feel like it's good. It's our responsibility to mock that shit and like fucking degrade it because it's terrible.
That's
like,
why I just break down and call right-wingers morons.
Exactly, dude. Like sometimes they just are what they are. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
by the way, you can get that shirt on the Freak Store. Sorry, I had to get a little bit of the capitalism in. All right, let's get off the politics. Let's do some conspiracy. Oh, I do want to. Let me do touch on that. You talked about the they're just echoing the satanic panic from the 80s and the 90s. Producer Dave over on Echoplex does a fantastic job breaking that shit down. Because it's just another moral panic, and I've lived through like 3 in my lifetime at least.
Yeah, what's his name? You're probably familiar with him. What's his name? The dude that does all the funny videos, the Somewhere News guy. He just dropped
Cody
a video
Johnston.
like today. Yeah, I just watched it today too. So if you haven't watched it, I really highly recommend it. But on moral panics, and it's only an hour long, so it's a really good recap on just the major 3, like the satanic panic from the 90s, and it's like all the same shit though. It's fucking crazy, man. But yeah, it goes right into their political philosophy. They have no real thing to stand for. They're just selling fear, and it's been that way since Reagan, at least.
And it's to obfuscate the fact that Republicans are just selling us out to corporations and business, and the Democrats do it too, not to the extent Republicans do it.
Yeah, but people don't want to admit that. And the reality with Democrats is they still kind of have to pretend that they want your vote, and they do, because they actually do need your vote, because they haven't been as willing to cheat yet as Republicans. So it is actually true. I'll be the first to say Democrats aren't great, but they are the better one of the two, for just that reason alone.
Well, the thing that I always tell we call them the dumb left, the Jimmy Dore types that are like, well, I voted for a Democrat and things didn't change. What I always tell them is that you can't just vote once or twice and expect it to change something. Baby boomer conservatives in this country, the white Anglo-Saxon baby boomer conservative, they have gotten everything that they want out of our political system because they vote.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you're looking around and seeing the way things are, it's because that's how they want it. That's what they vote for. And
yeah, it's funny. It's a contradiction when these people say this shit. Voting gets you nothing, and blah 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 blah. And literally, because they don't vote, when people don't vote, they get elected. Right, Republicans' worst nightmare is turnout. Literally, just turnout. Even right now in the fucking runoff, it's oh shit, early voting's been fucking crazy. Walker's gonna lose for sure. So it's
I'm positive.
So in the same breath, they'll recognize the power of voting, but then say it doesn't work because they're frustrated with the fucking progress of Democrats or whatever the fuck. And that is a problem. I don't inherently blame those people. I do blame them for the door types for being grifty and shit. But I don't blame people for being frustrated, because it is frustrating when right now I'm super frustrated with Biden selling out on the rail strike shit. I think it's fucking awful for fucking labor rights and shit. It sends a terrible message to fucking union people. I think it's awful. I think probably better for the economy, probably, but it's bad. I have criticisms too, you know what I mean? But to pretend to throw everything away, and it's just terrible politics. I don't take those people seriously, man. I just can't. You know what I mean? You guys don't. Voting's the bare minimum to me.
And they're trashing the progressives in Congress right now, but I didn't know it until last night. That the progressives were doing what they agreed upon with the Bernie and the progressives and the union said this is what we're going to do. They got together, they had a meeting, and they said this is the strategy that we're going to take. It didn't work, but that is what the unions endorsed. So I get upset with the supposed leftists that would be oh, the progressives sold them out and shit. No, they did what the unions asked them to. So
yeah, I haven't done much research on the actual bargaining part of the whole thing, but yeah, I don't know, man. I do. I mean, those people suck though, right? What
I try to get through with them is stop complaining about national politics and get involved on the local level, because you have to build it from the ground up. You can't just come out with a third party and win the presidency. You have to build that party from the ground up. And these motherfuckers probably don't even know who their county supervisors are. Their city council. They're not voting in those elections. They're probably not even voting in the Democratic primary. They're just going and casting a ballot in the general election. Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, even if that though, right? I think the whole reason a lot of those people come from that position is to be it's that enlightened, almost centrist kind of fucking thing. Well, I don't do either. I don't vote for either, so they don't represent me. Blah 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 blah. It's just being different a little bit too. I think it's a big part of that too. Then they don't realize it's being contrarian. I don't know. To me, it's just laziness, and it's kind of gross. I mean, I feel like it's just such a basic democratic responsibility just to vote. It's so fucking easy, and it's just laziness if you don't do it. That's like my view on voting. And if you have any basic like appreciation of liberal ideals, like basic liberal ideals as in like self-representation and shit, like you should vote morally. Like this is like a moral question. Like you should absolutely vote. And I feel like you don't have the right to complain either if you're not voting. So like to sit on the sidelines and be like, it never works. You can't do this. You can't do that. It's just whack.
But then I've got to counter that with, voting alone ain't gonna fucking fix things. We have to organize locally. Unions are a great way to organize power, but there's other community action that you can take. Get involved with your mutual aid. Get involved with your local Democratic Party, or if you have a Green Party, if you have a Socialist Party, if you have a Libertarian Party, and if you don't, go start one.
And it's way easier to do that on the fucking local level for sure. You're talking about some of these city council seats get decided by 50 votes sometimes. Like it's fucking crazy, dude. You can think of 50 friends that can vote for you at school. You know what I mean? Like it's that this is like direct democracy. You can see real results in getting organized and fucking getting started in these type of elections. I totally preach that shit too on my shit. I love local shit, man. I get way more excited for local elections. I wish I could do more local politics, but it's not like it's too specific,
If you have a friend group, like you've got a professional friend, you got a lawyer friend, you got a doctor friend, you got a dentist friend, you guys should move to a fucking city, a little small ass town in Idaho or Montana or something, and take it the fuck over. Start your
take it over.
Seriously, it's not going to be that hard. It will not be that hard to get elected locally, and you have so much power and influence.
yeah, that'd be fucking cool. That's what they did. What was that? Wild country shit that they did, like was in Oregon. That
I mean, that's what business interests in a town do.
Yeah,
fucking fight back. True. All right. I said we were gonna get off of politics, and then we talked for another 10 minutes. Let me give you something that is not politics. Let's move to conspiracy theories. Are you a UFC fan?
Oh hell yeah, bro! I love.
Oh,
I love
are.
Him, actually.
Have you ever heard of Bryce Mitchell?
Yep.
Do you know? He's play you.
I actually did martial arts for a large portion of my life, so I've never missed a UFC fight. Actually, I'm very familiar with Bryce Mitchell. He's a big dum-dum and a big time anti-Semite too, and he's like been preaching fucking anti-Semite shit for a fucking while. So I can't believe what he's about to say right now.
Oh wow! Well, hopefully.
So yeah, I know all about him.
Hopefully, nasty, this is more on the fun side. He is apparently challenging Joe Rogan to debate him about flat Earth.
Oh, this is a little bit older. Yeah, I remember.
And my mama will tell you right now this earth is flat. It ain't moving around something 1,000 miles an hour, spinning 1,000 miles an hour, and floating through the universe constantly. Okay, this earth is flat, it's fixed, and the stars and stuff rotate around us. The sun rotates around us. Okay, and I can prove that. I would love to debate you, Joe Rogan, because I'm tired of you making fun of flat earthers. They're trying to lies to make you think that science is right and that God didn't create this universe. Right. Okay, I used to be an atheist because I used to believe that.
Oh, I never saw this part.
Was created by the Big Bang. I used to believe all that crap from Neil deGrasse.
What happened, brother?
Okay, and I'm just so sick and tired of hearing your crap, Joe, about flat earthers being stupid. Gravity ain't real.
Okay. I don't watch much of Joe
Rogan.
To say
gravity isn't real.
I think so. I don't watch much of Joe Rogan. Is Joe Rogan big on making fun of flat earthers?
So, I'll mask off. Back in the day, I used to listen to a lot of Joe Rogan. I'm a big fight fan, and he was like, big in the UFC.
Absolutely. No shame in liking Joe Rogan, man. Like I'm
flying
pussy squirrels. I used to even watch fucking Fear Factor back in the day.
I was one of those people that being a leftist, I started noticing when he had Gavin McInnes on and shit, and I started noticing his transformation. Like I saw that shit coming, so I started especially by the time he got to Spotify, the show just got bad towards the end. But I don't know if he ever mocked them specifically. He might have, but nothing really I can't really think of anything. But he must have went off on a certain show or something. I bet you that's what Bryce is responding to. I don't know. It's pretty fucking funny though.
Well, let's hear his theory of gravity.
Flat earthers being stupid. Gravity ain't real, it's density. This paper,
Oh, fuck.
because it's more dense than the air around it, not because of some magical thing called gravity. There is no proof of gravity.
Oh my god, bro.
Ooh.
I don't know. How do you fix that though? Like, see, but people like this are super confident in their like stupidity. Like, I don't know if you could fix that shit, dude.
What does he think gravity is exactly? Because, like, he's
He doesn't
talking about
understand,
density
like-
and shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he doesn't know what the word density means, probably. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. How, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really dumb, bro. I don't know how to even like fix that. Like, that's fucking bad, dude. The flat Earth people, I don't know how to like handle that, dude.
So, like,
It's a hard one.
I can go to, like, the NASA channel right now and watch, like, a live stream of the fucking Earth from the
Bro.
space station.
Just like think about cell phones, like GPS. Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Like, you have to ignore so many things.
This
You have to ignore
dude,
global sea trades, like, like it's fucking crazy. Like,
he's
I
a
can't even
UFC
fathom it.
fighter. He has flown. He's been in different time zones. How do you explain that?
He is from, I believe, from Alabama. So, I mean, or no, I think he might be from Louisiana.
Hey,
I
I
don't
lived
know,
in
one of those-
Alabama for years, so...
Okay, no more Alabama. Hey, I don't know.
Oh, no,
But his
hate
whole-
on it all you want.
His persona is like, it's really kind of it's kind of sad because as a fight fan, he's actually a good fighter. I can't even hate on his fighting ability. He's actually an exciting fighter. He's a good fighter. He has a lot of potential. So, and it's crazy to see because he's always been like a weird kind of guy, but he's definitely the last 2 years has gone off. Like, I think it was COVID. Like, it kind of like radicalized him or some shit.
I think it
And
radicalized
every
a lot
time-
of people.
I think it did too, and like it's just weird because I don't follow any of his social media or anything, but like I see shit all the time because I follow a lot of like fighter shit on social media and shit,
Yeah.
and I see random shit all the time where he's just spouting off like it's like Nick Fuentes type shit, and it's crazy how common all this shit is. It's like not too far off from this flat Earth shit. Like it's all connected, bro.
If you are a high-level fighter, you have devoted most of your life to training, weightlifting, to doing things that make you good at fighting. So why can't you be aware of your depth and be like, I probably don't know enough to speak on this fucking topic. Plus, I get hit in the head a lot.
I mean, with fighting, it's weird because I mean, MMA especially boxing and stuff, it has like that perception. All these guys are like lunkheads and shit, and that's not nearly the case. All these guys are really intelligent and are really disciplined and are like smart. And there's a lot of left-leaning fighters too. It's just, but there is a lot of it is indoctrination because it's a culture thing too, man. In some of these gyms, I think that might be where he's getting it from, and he might be getting it from that. Maybe trusting people like his coaches or some shit like that. Might be trusted, like people he trusts are telling him this shit. That's my guess, bro. That's my guess.
I don't think that they're stupid, and you can't be stupid and be able to study Muay Thai and shit and be able to apply
Yeah, that's
that.
true.
But I spend all day, all fucking night reading, eating, sleeping politics. I don't know about fucking most other things going on out here. I don't try to go and tell somebody that watches the NBA all the time fucking shit about basketball.
Yeah. I know what you mean. And you can't be an expert on everything, and intelligence is a weird thing to measure, right? But I mean, this is a glaring gap in his intellect when it gets this far.
I just want people to recognize the limits of their depths, to understand, like, maybe I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I've never taken a class in physics, so let me try not to explain fucking a paper falling to you.
One correlation, like with him being a fighter, it works against him because you do have to have like a big ego to be a fighter. You have to believe in yourself to get in there and fucking.
Absolutely.
Like, it's pretty crazy. So maybe a little bit comes from that too. I mean, I don't know, but I don't know. Like, it made a lot of things, bro. The fighter. I had a coworker. When I used to work in the steel industry, and I had a coworker that was like an electrician, bro.
Did you say the
Like a
steel
smart guy.
industry? Like you train
No,
seals?
no, it was steel. Like
Steel.
like,
Okay. That's a little different.
No, yeah. I was the guy that used to choke the baby seal on the plane for the fur coats, you know. No, I was playing. No, but I literally had a guy that was like a flat earther, and I forgot how the subject got brought up, and he's like, I was like, dude, that shit's terrible. I was like, can you believe people believe that shit? He's like, well, we don't really know, and I was like, what? And like he like it was a total self report because the whole fucking break room was like, yo, what the fuck? Do we got one right here? And I was like, yeah, we do, bro. We fucking know. Like, it was fucking wild, bro. And I think number one for the flat earth shit in particular, it's like the internet, right? Like this shit, people are bored at work. They're fucking, and I know these guys I used to work with. They spent gratuitous hours on YouTube, and that's definitely where he got that shit from, bro. But it was embarrassing, bro. Like, I'll never forget that shit.
Let's hear a little more. We still got like a minute of this.
Oh shit.
There's
So
only
bright.
proof of density. That's why hot air balloons float, because of hot air being less dense. Okay? Not because of hot air
I
balloons.
mean, he's like not wrong.
That's what I was saying. That's what like. So he understands
I just don't think he understands what
density. What
gravity
does
is.
he think gravity is then?
Yeah. Liberal lie. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking. It's bizarre, bro. I can't explain this fucking. I don't know, dude.
He has enough money to be able to go and audit a physics class. Well, if you're that interested in this, that you're making fucking social media videos, maybe you should go and take a class on it.
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. That is one thing I think that has changed with the internet, right? People have become like an expert, like on fucking everything, and like it's pretty crazy. Especially like COVID was insane to see people like disagreeing with nurses and shit. Like, no, like I know masks don't work, and it's like, motherfucker, like you barely passed chemistry, dog. Like, how do you know? Like, what the fuck? It's fucking nuts, dude. That shit blew my mind.
I've also seen
That,
some
like,
stupid
especially at work.
nurses.
No, for sure, and then they're normal people too, like, you know what I mean. But I'll take, if I had to choose between my dumbass steelworker coworker or a doctor, I'm gonna go with doctor's opinion on this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, that's just me, but like,
It's Cyanide says it's pretty hard to debunk their claims. No, it's not.
It's really not.
The fucking Greeks knew the Earth was round. That's how they came up with
Yeah.
sundials, idiot.
like, it's really not, dude. You can literally go on a fucking plane, dude. Like, where is the end of the world? Like, come on, dude. Like, this shit is nuts. Like, I'm not gonna pretend that shit's serious. Like,
Are you familiar with wrestling?
not so much actually. Not since fucking 1999.
Okay,
like,
so
Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock era. Like,
AJ Styles is one of the biggest wrestlers right now, and it came out a couple of years ago that he's a flat earther.
oh no.
And here's the wild thing about that is he spent a hell of a lot of his career in Japan.
oh shit.
So how do you?
Oh, so he's been like in a whole nother hemisphere, and he's like, no, the shit ain't real. It ain't.
How do you fly from one? Like he would have had to have flown, from the East Coast, gone to Europe, and then hit up Japan because he traveled all over the fucking world. He would have flown from the West Coast and gone to Japan. There's no way he could have not done that during his career. How the fuck do you think the Earth is fucking flat when you've done that?
I think there's like weird theories and shit that like explain all these like pitfalls for them, and that's usually what I hear when I watch videos and shit. They're like, oh, there's like a mirror, or like it's usually crazy shit though. So I don't know. They must just be gullible or something. I mean, I don't know, bro. Maybe just trying to be edgy. I don't know. I really can't wrap my head around it.
So no wrestling since like '99, you say?
Yeah, I'm not a wrestling fan. I don't know shit about it. I know it's like really popular. I have like friends that love it and shit, but I don't know anything about it.
Well,
I found out Rey Mysterio was still wrestling, and I was like, holy shit, I remember that guy. Like, I used to like that guy because he was from San Diego, so that's all I know, bro.
Rey Mysterio is still going. Like, I was watching a WCW pay-per-view from '95, and I was watching Sting and Ric Flair on that card, and I'm like, I watched both of these guys wrestle in 2022.
That's pretty nuts, dude. Yeah, they're old. They're getting up there, man.
They were being referred to as legends in the video I was watching from 1995.
And they kept wrestling for 35 years. Like, it's
Blew
fucking
my mind. And Ric Flair's like, I'll be in the Rumble if they want me to.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Sting's had like fucking 20 or 30 matches this year.
Yeah, I know. Like, one of my good streaming friends, he's like a total weeb wrestling fan, kind of nerd kind of guy. And I'll just watch his shit because he's a buddy of mine. Pretty, like, way bigger streamer than me. And I'm like, God damn, like, should I watch wrestling? This shit is popular. Like,
Oh, no, it's nowhere near as popular as it used to be. And there's like, I'm a wrestling fan and I don't even keep up with it the way I used to. But here, I might be able to throw a little nostalgia on you. You're going to recognize several of these songs. They're like an a cappella group, and they amazed me with their renditions of WWE entrance themes.
oh shit.
It's time to play the game.
I don't remember this wrestler.
This is Triple H.
Oh, Triple H. I do remember Triple H. Okay, I do remember this. It's pretty good.
This is Motorhead song.
What the rock is cooking.
Yo, this shit is good. Oh shit. I actually do know all these wrestlers. John Cena's like after my time, bro. Oh, see, I do know his song though from the meme.
Your time is on, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now.
Oh, that's all we got. I was hoping we'd get another one. Oh shit, that was really good.
I heard he's like a cool dude. Everyone I know that have like worked at restaurants that met him in LA and shit, like oh, he's like a really nice guy.
The only thing that I've ever heard bad about John Cena is that he's a little controlling and bossy in his relationships. That was like one of the things that I like. Like it was like being with him at dinner. You had to like always be dressed nicely and you had to be prim and proper and shit. Yeah, it kind of blew me away.
What about him speaking Cantonese and shit? That shit was fucking. I love that clip, bro. Have you seen that shit?
Where he has to apologize for he called Taiwan a country. And he had to apologize.
Dude.
Yes,
I just love that clip. It feels gross to watch too. He's like, I'm like, oh wow, like it's fucking funny though.
I'm pretty sure that I played that on the Troll Patrol. I'm pretty sure the Troll Patrol was going by the time that that clip happened, and I laughed my ass off at it. Have you seen Peacemaker?
No. Oh, no. I mean, is that the comic book movie or am I tripping? Or
well, it's a TV show on HBO. It's like a spinoff from the what was it? Suicide Squad.
Oh, so it's the Peacemaker from Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
Yeah. I thought Suicide Squad was actually pretty good, actually.
Okay, well, I can't play the song. The song is magnificent, but I'm gonna have to show you John Cena dancing.
Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah, sorry. John Cena was Peacemaker. Oh, okay, yeah. I remember.
So this is.
I didn't know they did a spinoff for him. That's fucking funny.
Yeah, they did a whole TV show. There's only been one season so far. I watched it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I did like that Suicide Squad movie though.
So I'm gonna. We're not gonna hear any sound on this, so you're not gonna get the song, but you got to see John Cena dance.
Oh my god. I like his old rap videos too.
This opening is it's fantastic.
This looks like some old Power Ranger shit, dude.
Stars on the flying thing.
Oh my god.
It's awesome.
Oh my god, bro.
I do recommend it. Like it had me like the
It's on
opening
HBO?
scene.
Oh fuck, dude.
Like the nurse is talking to him about like hey, he's a racist villain or something. He's like, I'm a superhero. Like most of the people that you kill are people of color, right? And he's like, well, I will make an attempt to kill more white people in the future.
Oh no, that sounds funny. I have to check that out, dude. Yeah, I actually found him like I know this is another person people hate, but what was that that Amy Schumer movie that was it Trainwreck or some shit?
He was
That
really
movie's
good in that.
Yo, that's a funny movie, bro. And I know her stand-up kind of sucks, especially these days. But like that movie's a good, funny movie, and he's funny in that shit too. I like that part. The part he had in that was super funny.
I never had a problem with Amy Schumer until I saw a video that straight up showed me all the bits that she stole from other people, and I'm like, well, God damn it.
You know what the funny thing is that show that she had, that Inside Amy Schumer, it was funny. I used to watch it, and then I saw that video that you're talking about where especially that show she ripped so many scenes from, and I was like, oh shit, I remember the scenes too, and I was like, oh that shit, like it's pretty bad, bro, and I can't be down with that. It's a fucking plagiarist. Like
it is a letdown, and it like because I'm a Colbert fan. I'm a big late night talk show fan, but like Jimmy Fallon, Colbert, they are straight up ripping off YouTubers and shit now.
Dude, I used to like the old Colbert's character he used to do back on the Comedy Central and shit, but like I even used to like his old earlier late night shit. But man, for years I just haven't. I don't like his late night shit at all anymore, bro. It seems cheesy and shit now. Like I don't know what it is, bro.
It is definitely not something that I go like. Dave, I used to make it a point to be where I was close to TV at 10:35 when I was living in the Central Time Zone.
Mm-hmm.
I was there. I watched David Letterman every fucking night. But now,
Letterman was dope. I like Ferguson. I like Conan a lot. Like I used to like Conan a lot.
I was never a big fan of Craig Ferguson. No, I was never a fan of Craig Kilborn. Craig Ferguson was hilarious. That was the dude. Yes, Craig's mixed up. Craig Kilborn I did not like at all, but I used to watch Dave, and then I'd flip over to Conan. Oh, I shouldn't have took a hit while you were still recuperating. Sorry for the silence there, guys. Years in radio has made me paranoid about dead air.
You know what's funny is like sometimes I can't help it since I had COVID earlier this year, and taking hits fucks me up now, man, and I don't want to pierce everybody's eardrums with my coughs, like you know what I mean? It
was a couple months at least after recovering before I could even take bong rips anymore.
Oh shit!
Like I loved bongs every time I take a rip after having COVID. It was like, ooh, I can't do this. It was everything. Like even a bowl or a joint would do it to me too.
Yeah, that shit kick my ass for sure.
And we don't even know all the effects of long-term COVID. These assholes just want to go out here and be getting a fucking virus.
That's the scariest shit. You know what's weird too? I had it. That was my second time getting it. Oh no, that was my third. I got it 3 times.
God damn, man. I'm sorry.
That last time, well, dude, the environment I worked in was like, put it this way, I was like mocked for getting the vaccine, like that type of place. Like, so I was like on death's door. Like I was so scared working there at that time, bro. People were just fucking stupid. People were dying around me, bro. Like I had 2 coworkers that people's parents were dying and shit because they brought it home, and I was like, holy fuck! I was like terrified of bringing it home, getting my girl sick. And I did get sick at work, but that time didn't fuck me up that much because they actually gave me steroids, and I was better like in a day. So I just blew it off. But the last time I got sick, holy shit, bro, I couldn't taste shit for like 2 months. And then like even not till like last month, I had that shit at the beginning of the year, and barely my smell's fully coming back. Like it's fucking terrible, bro.
Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't lose my smell or anything.
Oh, you didn't? That shit.
Mergen. I love you, Mergen. Yeah, cyanide's like long COVID got debunked. Yeah, like I'm sure some stupid ass right winger you watch on YouTube told you that. God damn.
We don't even know the fucking long-term side effects, bro.
How could
you already know it leaves like scarring in the fucking lungs and shit, and it's like that kind of debunks that whole long COVID thing not being real. I think already. Like
these people just say shit. They don't have any idea what they're talking about. This guy even said the other day, "Oh, I've been apolitical," and he comes in here and says a bunch of fucking right wing nonsense. It's like I'm not a right winger.
Is he doing the Tucker Carlson? I'm just asking questions. Oh, I'm just asking questions, guys.
Every question he asks is just some right wing nonsense.
I hate that shit. It's one thing I hate. Like, I kind of don't have much respect for. Like, I almost rather a dude come in and be like, "Yeah, fucking Trump 2024," like straight up right off the bat. I hate when motherfuckers try to pretend, like they try to hide their chudiness. Like I don't like that shit, man. Like
The enlightened centrist who all of his positions just happen to favor conservatives.
yeah, it's literally every single one.
Every single time.
I hate that shit. Man.
I'm not left or right, and they just end up being right wing.
Yeah, I feel like yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of
something
things
where they think they have to say that they're in the center, and that makes them above the fray, and therefore their opinion is more valid or some shit.
I always feel like people like that are just, they probably have some racist views or some really unpopular conservative view that they're not willing to like own publicly, and that's what makes them a centrist. That's why they end up voting for the candidates that enable those things all the fucking time. But they probably live in an area or have friends that they don't want to come out to as like, yeah, I like Trump, like, like, you know what I mean? I think it's like that most of the time, to be honest, like, because I don't understand that shit. I feel like, I don't know, if you're a leftist or whatever, you're on the left, I feel like you get it or you don't, right? There's no, like, I feel like you might have disagreements on certain things, like, you know, maybe certain specific subjects politically, but like, you're not going back and forth on Kanye shit or like or like, you know what I mean, like some of these things that these motherfuckers come in here with, like that's the crazy shit about me.
Okay, so Steeler says, how can you have a conversation without asking questions? Well, this is you seem like you're genuinely curious, so allow us to break it down for you. It's called bad faith. If you're just asking questions and they have presuppositions built into them, if you have a bias, like you're asking us questions to try to gotcha us into disproving us, that is coming at us with bad faith.
There is no such thing as long COVID.
But that's just not true. You can say you're making a declaration, but you have no fucking evidence.
They always do that too. And then this is probably the part where he's like, well, look it up. Like, that's probably coming next.
I have, and all reputable research says that it's a thing and that we don't even know the consequences. We don't even know the consequences yet.
Yeah, but he's saying it in a Twitch, he's saying it on YouTube chat, so he knows, bro.
I don't know what that means. You could literally use that as an excuse to dismiss no matter what is said. What? I don't understand. No, like, okay, so once again, back to Cyanide, you tried to call me on fallacies. The rules of logical inference, they have a purpose. So if you're not familiar with those rules, and I think you're the one that tried to call fallacy on me the other day, when I diagrammed what he said, that was a loaded question, I think it was, showed him exactly why, like there's a presupposition built into the question that you asked. And then he's like, that's a fallacy. No, it's not. It's you committed a fucking loaded question fallacy. So you're either not acting in good faith or you're stupid. Do you have any current stand-ups that you like? WokePotato?
Current comedians? Fuck, I don't know. I do like comedy. I just recently watched kind of a controversial comic, I guess, because he's like in Joe's over it. But I thought Ari Shaffir's latest special was actually really fucking good. That's free on YouTube, I believe. But some of his shit,
yeah, I'll check him out.
Yo, and it's like I say, politically, like good. It's good. The message is good too, and it's really funny. It's definitely not PC, so be careful. But like
we ain't PC around here. I mean, content warning, fuckers.
Yeah, like new guys though. I like the Cumtown guys. I like Stabby. I like him. I like a few guys. I like those guys. I like what's those two dudes from New York that do? I don't know. That's about it. I can't think. I'm high, but those are the guys I listen to. That's the last comedy I've listened to.
I once got called.
Yeah, Mark Maron.
Mark Maron's always good. That's going back to the old school. I got called a Steve Hofstetter ripoff one time, and I'm like, I have no clue who that is. I went and looked him up. I'm like, hey, I like this dude. He's really funny.
He's like the. I actually think I saw him over here in LA. Like, but he's like has a bunch of those like ripping on and.
He does a lot of heckler videos.
Yeah, heckler videos. There you go. That's what you call them. Yeah, yeah. A ripoff. That's freaking. That's kind of funny.
Do I have anything comedy adjacent here? Let me see if I can hit you with something comedy adjacent. I mean, all of this is us trying to do some comedy here. Shit. I try to have good transitions, but I failed with that one. Let's do. Do you like the Black Crows?
I don't know who that is.
You don't. They did a cover of Otis Redding's "Hard to Handle."
Fuck, the name sounds so familiar.
Yeah.
Like I
hey,
should know
baby,
who they are.
Light your candle, cause mama, I'm sure hard to handle now. Yes, I am.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
So this is the Black Crows. They had a fan jump on stage and check out what happened. There we go.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
Bam!
Oh fuck! Yo, do you spit out of his shit? That's awesome, dude. Yo, he kind of got him too, dude.
You got him good with the guitar. I like the singer. I forget his name. He rushes over there. He's like, "Oh, now that he's taken care of, let me jump
I'm gonna
in
get
here."
him with his mic stand. Yeah.
Oh god, I won't watch it one more time. Chris Robinson, yeah. That is not assault. Whatever they do to you on stage is perfectly legal.
Yeah, exactly. You fucking signed an agreement when you go into that fucking show. And you're the fucking customer and you're watching the show. You're not part of it. It's crazy how people forget that shit. Like, and do that shit all the time. It's fucking nuts, dude.
I will also tell you, if you're ever at a wrestling event, do not jump the rail and get in the ring, because the wrestlers can beat the absolute shit out of you. Now, they're not going to do it anymore because WWE is a publicly traded company, but back in the 90s, back in the 80s especially, holy fuck, a wrestler would beat the absolute shit out of you if you got in the ring.
Imagine that, dude.
I'm for it, man. You get. Are you a Tool fan?
I'm not. Dude, I feel like such a fuck. You guys are gonna hate on me.
Oh no,
I appreciate Tool, but I don't know much Tool, to be honest.
Well, there's actually a video of a fan getting on stage. Maynard doesn't miss a beat, and like, so Maynard, you know Maynard from like fighting, right?
So yeah, I do know I know Maynard's a big fight fan, so I know he trains too. So I can see where this is going.
This is from back in the 90s. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this up because like he just
yeah, he's like old school too. He's been like into the fight game for a long time.
Wasn't planning on going here, but we will. This wasn't on my list.
Really?
Since we're into musicians taking out fans.
Oh, I might have seen this.
And I love that Maynard is completely blue. So there's a fan actually get on the stage here. Try not to turn it up too much where I'll get a takedown here. This is Maynard in the middle. He's wearing boxers and is painted completely blue. Because he is a wild motherfucker. We should be getting to it here. I think you can see him starting to hop up on the stage right here. But you're going to appreciate Maynard not missing a single fucking lyric.
Like I feel
there he goes. Looks like he's trying to hug Maynard. Maynard hugs him, hip tosses him.
Hip toss. I've never seen this one. Yo, this motherfucker right here, dude. I wonder what belt he is at this point. Does he put him to sleep?
If you guys are watching, or if you're listening to this on the podcast audio, Maynard got this fan in a rear naked choke. Is that what it's called?
A rear naked choke. Yeah.
This is a beautiful throw and then a rear naked choke, and he's still singing the entire time.
That's pretty. I've never seen this. He's got the fucking choke. He's like, oh, that's nuts, dude.
Dude's not tapping.
Yeah, it's gonna go not well for him.
Does his arm just fall limp here in a second?
Yeah, he's gonna. I wonder if he's actually choking him.
It goes kind of dark and we can't see. It looked like he was still rocking out. It's a little too dark to tell because, like, this was
like he was trying to punch him.
This was pre-cell phone camera. So this is like a VHS recorder or some shit.
Yeah.
Because this would have been 93, 94 or something like that.
I wonder if he's beating the fuck out of him, like, when they turn the light off right there.
They pushed somebody off stage, but it looks like
that's like another person.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on top of him now. He's probably started fucking him up.
Do you think he's passed out now? Because Maynard doesn't have him in a choke anymore. He's just like, he's got his back.
What I think is because I saw him kind of moving his arm in the dark. I think he started probably hitting them. And then he got his back because he started moving probably to get away. So he started probably hitting him some more. Probably just slapped him around.
The dude does not look like he's okay right now.
That's what I'm saying. He looks frazzled, like he probably fucked him up. That's my guess. Especially because Maynard knows what he's doing. Like, it's pretty obvious.
I would assume that he put him out, and that's why
that
went
put him out.
Way.
We might have.
But it goes too dark for us to see at that one point.
It does. We'll never know for sure.
Need tough guy advice from WokePotato. How do you get a nice beard like that?
Get this. You're gonna like this, Justin. This is like the 4th day in a row. Jinder has followed me in 4 different people's streams. He's like your typical like unimaginative troll. I think his second message in my stream was like the N-word or some shit like that. And he gave me a nickname, called the Confederate Hunter, which is like a badass nickname. I love it. That's the only redeeming quality about him. Other than that, though, total fucking idiot. No, don't believe him. He's literally, this is like the 4th stream I've been in.
Oh, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, that's who he is.
Well, we think in our stream that he's somebody that has been banned previously and has come back under a different name. I mean, like, we don't know exactly who it is.
He probably just like does have an email with a bunch of alts, but yeah, he's just a typical troll. I've seen him get banned in like 3 other streams in the last 3 days.
Yeah, you might have came in me yelling at him. I mean, it's pretty hard to get banned unless you're throwing around slurs or just shit that's against TOS.
But yeah, I'm just letting you know. I think he has a hard on for me. I don't know what it is.
They've been in our chat too, get made fun of.
Oh, okay.
Well, just as soon as they popped in with the gender is binary shit, I had to explain like it is not binary. Binary means only 2. If I can give you an example that's outside of the binary, then the binary doesn't exist. Sex traits are bimodal. Blah blah blah. I had to go through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, but I don't think he cares about that, bro.
Of course not. They never care about facts.
Fuck. Can I get I need a rubbing guy to drink real quick. Give me like 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. I thought you were going to be like, hey, can I bum a cigarette off of you?
Nah. I got enough smoke right here, but I'm good.
Sure thing. I can even flip it to just me. Hey, guys, what's going on? I know you don't care about that shit. If you don't care, then why are you in here talking about it? It doesn't make sense to me. If you don't care, why would your name be gender is binary? You say I keep bringing it up, but it's literally your screen name, and I was just bringing up my first encounter with you. Do you understand how stupid you sound? Are you poop boy? Are you poop boy? I've been wondering what happened to Poop Boy. Yeah, the attack helicopters. You guys have one stupid joke, and it's not fucking funny. Like, it doesn't make sense. I identify as an attack helicopter.
I'm back. Go away.
We make fun of you idiots for saying shit like that. Let me tell you about Poop Boy. That was one of my first trolls while doing the Troll Patrol. He was this god. I knew his name. I can't, Daniel something or other. And he was like a 22-year-old, 23-year-old, and he kept coming in here and saying shit. The reason he got the name Poop Boy was because he sent me 1,000 pictures of poop one time.
Oh my god.
Literally 1,000 messages on Facebook of poop. Now, what he doesn't understand is, like, I have notifications turned off on everything. Like, I will see your messages whenever I pop on, so it wasn't like you were blowing up my phone every time you were sending me those 1,000 pictures of poop. That was just a lot of effort on your part for nothing. Because, like, it is impossible to get a hold of me. So then he kept going back and forth on me, and he was like, you know, like, I'll dox you and blah, 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 blah. And I ended up calling the place where his girlfriend worked.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I was like, oh, you want to see doxing?
Oh, yeah. I love that, too. I love, too, because they freak the fuck out when that shit happens. And it's just all publicly available shit. And then once they realize that, they get scared. So then that's usually when it's
Oh, absolutely. Lock all his shit down after that. And then I did an interview with him on my show where I took a picture of him and then put a cartoon mouth in it and had him, like, answering questions about how much he loved poop. It was it was one of the best bits I've done on the Troll Patrol.
That's pretty fucking funny, dude. I fucking what I do with trolls now, I have a good system now. And so I got a couple friends in a couple countries in Europe that do a little bit of they have little puppet accounts, like maybe like 50 or 100 of them between amongst like both of them.
Only got like 3 or 4. Goddamn.
Yeah, dude, and we usually just the word we like to use a lot is either cum or bread, and every inbox that person has will be full of cum or bread until they stop fucking with me, and it's usually an hour. Like, they usually block me within like 15 minutes, and it's just overwhelming. Because I used to get like a lot of I cover the Ukrainian crisis a lot, and a large part of my community is like Eastern Europeans and shit. So like when I get a lot of Russian trolls and shit, so like, and these motherfuckers will bot me like crazy. I'll get whispers like fucking 100 in a minute. So I literally have to spam them to get them to stop, because they will just keep fucking spamming me. It's fucking insane, dude.
Well, lucky for me, I never check my whispers, but I'd kind of be excited if I went over and like saw a bunch of whispers on Twitch, like, ooh, shit.
Bro, if I showed you, I always post these fucking deranged whispers onto my Discord, and they're like, it's crazy. I've never been called gay so much in my fucking life, bro. Like, but I am extremely gay to all these guys. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Well, I mean, like, I suck a little dick. I'm not gay, but I'll suck a little dick from time to time. Here's my I mentioned to you all the platforms we're on. We're on BitChute right now. Okay, that's my favorite.
Oh shit!
I'm kind of popular on BitChute. I got like 130 followers or something like that. There's all these right wingers. They think I'm Jewish.
Oh fuck! They just because they automatically like just ran with it, right? Okay, yeah, that's fucking scary, dude.
My nose possibly is what it is.
Oh wow, dude.
I'm not Jewish. There wouldn't be any problem if I was Jewish, but can you this far right Nazi platform, can you imagine the comments I get?
Bro, I can imagine. Oh dude, I can only imagine. I used to run like not even on a far right thing, but you ever like tried Nextdoor, bro?
Nextdoor?
Yeah, it's like the local social media. You ever heard of that shit?
No, I'll have to get on it.
Okay. Bro, if you want to see some fucking unhinged shit, especially if you live like in a more conservative area, I don't know where you live, but like, it's the shit, dude. And you had to kind of get invited to it, and you could like send mailers to people's houses. It's people in your neighborhood, and it's like social media. It's like Facebook for people in your neighborhood, and it's literally like 90% of the time it's people just complaining. Like, oh, fucking, I saw a black person walking down my street today. And, like, it's just old people with nothing better to do.
So
and,
it's like topics.
I don't know what topics is, but maybe, yeah, I don't know.
That's exactly what you're describing, I do believe. It's that kind of a site. It's like a message board for people that are, like, you'll go and it'll have different areas and shit.
Oh, and you'd like it, dude. It's like, look into it, bro. And you might have some prim content. I got death threats like a motherfucker on that shit, dude. Like
oh, I don't have to do anything to get any more death threats.
Yeah, like, maybe not, don't do it, but, like, I've never seen it escalate that fast in my fucking life, bro. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude.
I make fun of right-wingers when they're all the time like, oh, well, this person got a death threat. Like, motherfucker, do you want to see my inbox? Do you want to see what your side says to me constantly? I mean, it is daily.
Dude, I remember, okay, so I went on Nextdoor because I had, like, friends that were, like, seeing some racist ass shit on Nextdoor because we had protests during the George Floyd shit and a lot of big protests. So motherfuckers were freaking the fuck out, like, old people and shit. And fucking, dude, and I saw motherfuckers saying, like, oh, well, we got the Second Amendment and shit like that. And all I would say, I would be like, yo, we all have the Second Amendment. You're not the only one with guns. You're not special. Remember that. And motherfucker, it was on to the races. It was like, you fucking threatened my life and like da-da-da-da-da. And like, I'm like, oh shit. Like, fucking, like, it's like, yo, you started it. Like, what the fuck? Like,
so saying we have the Second Amendment too is a threat on their lives.
But that's the rationale, bro. Like, it's scary shit, man. To me, it's scary to see a protest and you automatically think, like, fuck those people. I'm with the guys, like, firing the tear gas. Like, those are my guys. Like, that shit scares me, bro. I don't understand that shit.
The thing about the protests, and I was in Alabama.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm going to the clubhouse where I paid my rent. I had something I had to do, maybe pick up some mail or something. And the woman in front of me, and I knew who she was, right? So there's this delivery steak place called Stakeout. It's in the region. It's really fucking good. If you're ever in the South, they only do like steak and baked potato. Like, they only got like fucking 3 or 4 things on the menu, but it's a fucking badass steak and baked potato. And like, they purposely package it to make it travel well. Really good shit. So I knew of her because she works the phones at the Stakeout place, and I knew she lived in my building. So she's there in her outfit and everything. And I hear what she is saying to the property manager as I'm in front of her, and she was like, "My son's a cop," and we're in Huntsville, Alabama. My son's a cop, and I'm afraid the Antifa is gonna come and kill him. And I just busted out laughing, and she looked back at me and was like, "Well, that's not funny." I was like, "It absolutely is, ma'am. You are delusional. You live in a fucking fantasy world. Turn off Tucker Carlson."
Dude, that shit was insane. And I had a guy I used to work with. So that environment, that industry I was in was like super infested with like election deniers and like shit like that. It was like super rampant, bro. And I had this coworker, like, I used to show pictures. I just did it today of this guy's locker that I used to have to dress out to. I'm talking InfoWars stickers, Boogaloo Boys, Proud Boys, 3%er. It was like white supremacist, alt-right, like militia bingo on his shit, dude. And this motherfucker would come in and like he would tell these stories that were so unreal, but it's kind of scary to look back at it because it's just pure fantasy. It's like what he wanted to happen. I remember one time he comes into work and he's like, "Yeah, guess what happened, bro?" And he's wearing this shirt. This is the type of shit he used to come into work with. Just out of self-preservation, I wasn't like really wearing my politics on the sleeve all the fucking time because I wanted to like not get into fights every day. And fucking this fool would come in the shirt with a shirt that would be like "Commie Killer," and he'd be like, "Yo, I was at the liquor store right now, and some fucking Antifa guy hit me up, and he wanted to fight me because I was wearing this shirt." And this is like a 50-year-old man, bro. And I'm like, what? Like, yeah, he said some guy was just trying to fight him. Like, he would have all these crazy stories. And I'm like, bro, and he would believe it. And I'm like telling him, like, okay, like, that sounds kind of unbelievable, man. But he would keep telling me the story, like, expecting me to believe this shit. But totally, when the fucking the shit with what's his name? Who's the guy? Kyle Rittenhouse shit. When that shit went down, these dudes ran into my office. Thought the Civil War was gonna start, bro. Making it right.
Man, like, are you on Twitter?
Yeah. Not associated with my fucking streaming shit, but yeah, I am.
Have you noticed that since Elon Musk took over, like, is Kyle Rittenhouse all up in your fucking timeline? Is Elon always in your timeline?
It's not them mainly. It's just a bunch of right wingers. I heard in my timeline. Bunch of people I don't even fucking know. Bunch of like right wing journalists and shit. It's fucking weird, dude.
I see. Well, dude, this asshole is just in the chat trying to fucking say incendiary things. I love.
He's very unimaginative. Like he's just trying to get. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
Since we're talking about the protests, I will point out that the violence during the protest was almost exclusively caused by the right wing. I always point out that it was the Boogaloo Boys that were prosecuted for attacking the Minneapolis Police Department. They never fucking believe me. So this is what's hilarious. See, I have to pull this up so often. I just have it handy. Now I do also have a Word document with citations that I have to use on these dumbass right wingers all the time. Feds say far right group coordinated attack on Minneapolis police precinct during protest, so they were prosecuted. Also, I had one person one time said that the people who committed the vandalism during the George Floyd protests weren't prosecuted near as tough as the January 6th the January 6th rioters.
Oh, they like to say that shit all the time.
To which I pointed out, like Jacob Chanley and this dude got like the same amount of time.
Oh, dude, like
because this dude has already played guilty and everything. Ivan Harris Hunter from Texas was there, and this is what the right wing does. They go and they're the ones starting the shit, and then they turn around and they blame it on the left, try to make the left seem violent. So when I show right wingers this that says Feds say far right group coordinated attack on Minneapolis police precinct, they always go, well, you can't trust the FBI. And I was like, what, you can't trust the Department of Justice? Guess what? Those protesters were there protesting.
yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah,
idiots.
Yeah. It's pretty bad, bro. That's what's so weird about, like, it's so weird. I saw so many people the last fucking 5 years, like, that are self-described libertarians that are so bootleggy, it'll make me sick, dude. And it's like, do you guys know what you're standing for when you, like, are against these protests? Like, but, you know, people see shit burning, they get scared. That's, like, a reaction to a lot of people. So people are just, I don't know, cowards, I guess. I don't know.
Like Chris Matthews saying he was going to be, like, executed in Central Park if Bernie got elected. Wow. That dude is insane.
Yeah. Because shit scares people, man. I mean, I don't know, dude. To me, like, when I see people murdered by the police, that scares me more than people rioting. But I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that either. I don't know how more people care about that shit more than the riots, but...
criminal justice is one of my top issues, and like they're the right wing is always talking about freedom and tyranny and shit, but yet love the cops. The dissonance is amazing.
Yeah, well, they don't give a fuck about freedom. That's just fucking... I don't even know what... It's just projection, I guess. I don't know. That's what they think they stand for.
Freedom for them to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, yeah.
Freedom is I get to say my bullshit and you don't get to say anything back. That's what they want. Because like I was arguing with somebody like there was a TPUSA event, and this far right rag had painted it as they called in the riot police and there was this skirmish. I went and read the actual news report from the local news agency. No, they had 6 cops and they just happened to have riot gear on, and the cops said everything went off peacefully. It was the wildest fucking thing. And these guys are like, the left is trying to stifle speech. I'm like, no, you're trying to stifle the college campus, the speech of the college students who are protesting Charlie Kirk. You're not guaranteed a platform. Nobody owes you a fucking microphone or a stage with an audience. And that's what all these idiots are all about. They're like, I should be allowed to come on Twitch and be monetized. I should be allowed to come on YouTube and be monetized no matter what I say. But you have to play by the rules, because YouTube is giving you their marketing tools. They're giving you their algorithm. They're hosting you on your hosting is incredibly expensive. Alex Jones hasn't had his speech stifled because he can go and pay for his own hosting and hold his video on his website. But that's not what these other right-wingers want. They don't want to be able to just host their own website. They want to be where everybody else is. They want to infect everybody else's bullshit with their bullshit.
Well, a lot of it's that, like, fucking, they always want to be the martyrs and shit. And it's that self-victimhood that's so fucking common on the right. And that's what all they have going for them most of the time. So it's like cancel culture, or now it's cancel culture and shit. First it was like religious persecution. Now it's this. You know what I mean? Like, it's all the same shit, man.
Seriously, we did a story last night on the Troll Patrol. This preacher was going cross country carrying a cross around, and he was illegally parked somewhere in Montana, and the dude that owned the property came up to him. It was like telling him to move. The preacher pulls a gun on the dude.
Whoa.
And then goes over, and him and his kid both take shots at him, punching him.
Oh, shit.
The preacher gets charged with assault, rightfully so, felony assault, and is complaining that his religious liberty has been violated.
Oh my god, bro. And he was on his private property, too?
It was absurd. I don't know the exact details, but clearly he was somewhere he wasn't supposed to be because the dude asked him to move.
Yeah. That's fucking insane, dude. Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
See, Gender, this is what you're not understanding. YouTube doesn't have to host you. Twitch doesn't have to host you. They are paying for the bandwidth. But here's the thing is, like, I'm not the one. You guys act like the left is trying to censor voices. We're not the ones censoring anybody. We don't have any fucking power, you idiot. It's corporations. They don't want their advertisements next to Nazi propaganda. They don't want to have a Coca-Cola ad next to Kanye saying Hitler was good. And that's why they fucking crack down.
It's all money. That's what's funny. Like, conservatives and shit, they'll fucking sit here and they'll fucking admit that this shit's all fucking run by corporations. The corporations' influence on government's terrible, and they're the ones really pulling the strings. But sit here and say it's the fucking left censoring people and shit. And it's like, motherfucker, do you know how many people on the left are fucking booted off Twitter all the fucking time? You know how many times I've been suspended? Like, just me? Like,
I have 2 strikes on YouTube right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. I get false reported. I had people report my fucking emotes and shit. I had a Ukrainian flag emote that got reported just because it got fucking Russian bots. A bunch of fucking people flagged it. And I can't even get it approved anymore. I lost my instant upload eligibility.
I lost my instant upload eligibility. I lost a bunch of emotes that were really cool. Like,
yeah, so it's people reporting them, dude. Like, this sucks.
Gender is binary is saying, why are you advocating for censorship? Who the fuck advocated for censorship? When did either of us advocate for that? Are you just hearing shit? Are you hearing shit and making it up?
I'll advocate for it right now. Yeah, any of that Nazi shit, I want to censor the fuck out of that shit because I don't think it's good. I'm not a free speech absolutist by any means, for sure. Everybody has a right to free speech, but no one has a right to fucking hate speech. So I don't give a fuck.
Free speech is the government isn't gonna come and fucking lock you up for what you say.
Yeah, you getting booted off fucking Twitter or Facebook is no one's fucking problem but your own.
A corporation not wanting to advertise next to your hate speech isn't you being censored. You do not have a right to be on Twitter, to be on Twitch, to be on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Idiot. Now, as I said, free speech is the fact that if you get booted off of all these platforms, you can do like Alex Jones did, and you can go and host your own content. That's free speech, motherfucker. Nobody is going to Alex Jones's house and locking him up, but he does not have a right to be on YouTube.
Yeah, it's not your fucking...
I'm literally not making an argument for it. I'm just telling you how things work. And I'm telling you the flaws in your reasoning. And you're either an idiot or not a good faith actor, period.
Oh, I would never take Gender seriously. He doesn't know what the fuck he's saying.
Oh, I really enjoy going off like this. So, like, in case you can't tell, like, my dick is hard right now.
I know what you mean, bro.
And that's what, like, I struggle to balance this on the Troll Patrol because, like, a lot of people come for me to give a rundown of the news. Yeah. What false dichotomy, you idiot? What false dichotomy did I create? That's an idiotic thing to say.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
I'm just explaining to you how things work. You just don't understand why I feel the need to silence those that don't agree with you. What are you talking about? I literally have offered to have you call in on my show. You haven't been banned from my own chat. What the fuck are you talking about, idiot? I keep you around to make fun of you because the shit you say is so goddamn dumb. But I'm trying to silence you or some shit. What the fuck?
See, that's that victimization again. He's literally in here. We've been talking about him for a good portion of the stream, and he still wants more attention. I think they're just lonely, bro. I really don't know what it is. I think he's like maybe he's like he wants to be punished. He's like, yeah, ban me, he's already a step ahead. He thinks he's already banned. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I'm not advocating for social media to do anything. I'm explaining to you what is going on. Do you understand the difference? Me telling you that Twitter is beholden to its corporate advertisers, and that's why they crack down on moderation, is not me advocating for something. Are you an idiot? No, not perfect. Buddy, I would rather have open source platforms that don't have corporate owners. So to tell me I'm perfectly fine with it is just to misrepresent me because you're a dishonest actor. But anyway, you want to get back to some fun shit?
Yeah, I'm down for whatever. Bro, I'm not even paying attention to gender, so you don't know what the fuck I'm perfectly fine with, to be honest, bro. I don't give a fuck what you have to say. I already banned you pretty instantly because I could tell 5 sentences in you were a big dumb, and then you had about 1 brain cell to fucking possess in your fucking brain. So I don't give a fuck. That's how I feel. I totally advocate for banning you from everything because you have absolutely nothing to offer to any of us. I am pro that censorship. I am pro your dumbass being censored from everywhere.
For some reason, it says this video isn't available over here, but it is on this browser, so I gotta go to different browser.
Yo, Justin, how many times do you see this too? Oh, he's triggered. He's mad. I'm literally high as fuck. We're laughing at you, bro. This isn't triggered.
I don't know what they mean by triggered.
Well, they're just stupid, man. It's
all right, let's get on something else. I am pretty sure this is real. I tried to do my best to verify that it is real. It comes from a site that is indeed a local scanner site that publishes real wrecks and shit happening in the community.
Oh, shit.
So I think this is real and this isn't just some bit somebody is doing. We have a 911 call of a goat attack.
Oh, no shit.
A violent goat attack, apparently.
That's even worse.
What's even better, you mean?
I like the picture. That's fucking...
Loose old damn force about to kill us.
Oh, it's Tennessee, too.
Okay, and he's done bit me twice.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, a damn goat.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I think it belongs to the neighbor, son of a bitch.
Now, for those of you who don't know, goats are very vicious and they will indeed bite you.
Oh, yeah, they could be mean as fuck, dude.
Piss out of me.
Okay, what's your name?
It's a resident. If he bites me again, I'm going to kill him.
Oh, you hear the family crying?
I don't know whose damn goat it is, but they better find it.
Okay, honey, what's your phone number?
It's not...
Anderson Silva is fighting people.
Okay, so when he had the fight with, was it Jake Paul? Or look, I don't know which one's which.
Yeah, I get them mixed up all the time, too. It was like a draw or some shit, right?
Anderson Silva fought, no, Jake won, I think.
Oh, Jake won. It wasn't a TKO or anything, it was like a decision, right?
Yeah, it was a decision.
Well, fucking old. It's so stupid. I'm tired of that Jake Paul shit, bro. I don't want to see that shit.
When I heard about that, I'm like, okay, I'm down with this. I would love to see Anderson Silva kick fucking Jake Paul's head off, or to do a flying fucking knee and take him the fuck out. Would love that. And then my buddy went, well, it's a boxing match.
Yeah, that's the whack part, dude.
And I said, who wants to see Anderson Silva in a fucking boxing match?
Dumbass Jake Paul fans. That don't know the difference. And plus he's fucking old, bro. if I want to see the Pauls fight someone, I want to see him fight like a real fighter that's like good, like or the top of their game. Like
I would assume Anderson
like,
Silva could still fucking do a flying knee and take his head off.
Paul's bigger than him. It's a good matchup for Paul, bro. Like Silva's not the biggest guy. He could fuck him up in a real fight, but in a boxing match, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, he probably could take his head off. But yeah, Paul's never gonna take that fight because he's not gonna take a fight. He can't win. He's gonna take this fucking 5-round boxing match instead.
Anderson Silva has not been the same since he broke his leg.
That too, and plus he's fucking. How old is he, dude? He's like almost 50. Like it's old for fighting, bro.
Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say like he's not that fucking old, but yeah, you're right. Old for a fighter.
Yeah, he's not old like he's like an old man. He's about to fucking die. But for the fight game, dude, like peak of your fight career is late 20s, fucking early 30s, dude. So like, especially that's a fucking brutal sport. So just injury wise, your chin goes after a while too. Just that's like a scientifically proven thing. You get knocked out so many times, you get knocked out easier every time. So it's like, it's just not good. I want to see Paul fight someone like young.
I want to see him fight a goat. I'm sorry.
Goat would fuck his ass up.
We got off topic there with Anderson Silva. Let's go back to the goat phone call.
Yes, this is we were fighting. We got a damn wild goat down here loose over there.
That's true.
About to kill us.
Okay, and
Come here. He just bit me twice.
okay, the goat has.
Yeah, a damn goat.
Okay.
I think it belongs to the neighbor. Some bitch piss of me.
Okay.
It's a resident. If he bites me again, I'm gonna kill him.
Sir, I mean, like this supposedly happened in Bristol, so I would assume the guy's armed. If a wild goat comes onto your property, I'm pretty sure you have the legal right to kill it.
Oh yeah.
With him, he's fighting.
Now, I do not advocate that. I'm an animal lover, and goats are wonderful, so don't. But I'm pretty sure you have that legal right.
Whose damn goat it is? They better find it.
Okay, honey. What's your phone number?
It's not.
Okay. What does the goat look like?
Damn.
Okay.
They're going black dude.
It bit me again.
Okay. Keep fighting.
We go get in the house if it don't tear up everything.
Okay, do you?
Oh fuck.
No.
Okay.
Just get somebody here to get this son of a bitch.
Okay. Hey, can you try to get inside where it's safe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know who the damn goat is, but he won't keep it up.
Okay, who owns the goat?
He doesn't want to kill it, man.
Lives next door. Ow!
Oh fuck.
Sir, are you inside?
Oh, never mind.
Get it off of me.
Oh fuck.
I'll get an officer, sir, if it's attacking you, okay?
I won't kill it. Just get animals.
I'm skeptical that this is some kind of Roy D. Mercer kind of prank call fucking shit.
I don't know. He sounds real, dude. I don't ruin this for me, alright? I believe it.
Hit the head that damn hand. Oh God, it knocked
You say it headbutted him?
Okay, well, y'all need to get inside, sir.
We're trying it. We're trying.
Oh fuck!
Okay, I've got an officer coming too.
He said we're trying.
Sir,
Huh?
try to get inside, okay?
We go try it. We go try it. We can't get in there. He's got his hand.
Okay, can you get the vehicle or
Holy fuck!
The
dude.
goat is between him and the door to get inside. Motherfuck. This is a smart goat.
We can't.
But then again, okay, so I could absolutely believe that there are goats that are more intelligent than residents of Bristol, Tennessee. Just throwing that out there.
Please hurry.
Okay.
Goats can be ornery as fuck, though. I could totally picture this. Just a goat like on a porch, just like not letting him inside. I could see that shit.
Just get somebody advice.
Okay, honey, they're on their way.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
He sounds old too. That shit might have fucked him up, dude.
So I shouldn't laugh at this?
Nah, it's okay to laugh at. Too late now. I've been laughing at it. I'm sure he's okay. Let's not look it up, but he's probably fine.
Probably fine. That goat was savage. I think I heard the goat in the background, so.
I just love the part like when she's like, "What does the goat look like?" He's like, "They old black goat." Like he's like frustrated. She asked, like, "Motherfucker, is a goat?" Like
It looks like a goat. What, have you seen what a goat looks like? Have you got Google in front of you? Google goat and find out.
What a hell of a question to ask as a dispatcher. Like you don't want to confuse with any other fucking rabid goats out there.
We want to make sure that, you know, we don't shoot the wrong goat when we show up.
Because they definitely shot that goat. If they did show up, that goat's dead for sure. Especially because it was black. It's for sure dead.
I would hope animal control came out and they tranquilized the goat and they took care of the goat.
Sorry, that was a bad joke. But like,
oh no, I'm with you. I got it.
I do wonder though, like what did happen, because cops usually do make things worse. So the probability of them shooting that goat is actually, on a serious note, probably really high.
Agreed.
Speaking of 911 calls, have you ever heard the 911 call of that chimp that was attacking that lady? And they have the 911 call, and she's like the chimp's trying to get into the fucking car. When the cop showed up, she runs into the cop car, and the chimp's trying to get into the fucking car, and the cop has to shoot the fucking chimp as he's trying to break into the cop car. It's the wildest shit, bro. But it's like way more dark than this. Like way more dark. Like
that chimp. Say that sounds familiar. Did we do dicks out for that chimp?
No, that's Harambe, bro. Different chimp. This is like in the lady, it was a crazy story. The lady actually ended up going on Oprah because I don't know, my biggest fear, like mask off, bro. My biggest fear is like monkeys, bro. And monkeys will fuck you up, especially chimps. They go
what
after
was that? I mean, you're fascist against monkeys? Mask off. I hate fucking monkeys and I want them exterminated.
For real though, because no, they're fucking terrifying, bro. Like, especially they're smart. And they're fucking vicious, bro. And they go for the soft parts of your body. They fucking tear off your appendages. They fucking go after your genitalia. Dude, this chimp, like, fucked this lady up. And she ended up going on Oprah. And her face, she's like, completely tore her face off, bro. It's the most brutal shit, dude.
Oh, a chimp will rip your face off. That is true.
Exactly. So that's why I'm glad I have this platform right now to preach. Due diligence around chimps. No, don't fuck with chimps. Don't entrap them. We should not be doing tests on them. Because they would want revenge, and I guarantee you they're plotting that shit right now.
So, are you on board with Elon Musk's Neuralink that killed all those chimps?
Percentage? I read that article. It was like 98% of the chimps fucking died. Like, bro, that's like the beginning of the Planet of the Apes movie, bro.
Well, now let me hit you with now. Keep in mind what WokePotato just said. Hold on, I'm on the wrong browser here. Keep in mind what WokePotato just said about 90-something% of the chimps in the experiment died. Elon Musk now says he'd be comfortable implanting a Neuralink brain chip in one of his children.
That might be true. He probably doesn't give a fuck about his kids.
First of all, if he kills one of them, he's got like fucking 37 others.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's fucking weird too, man.
Oh.
And like a bunch of different baby mamas too, like a shitload, right? Like,
I'm having an issue here. Hold on. Speaking of chimps, I've got a cat acting like a chimp. Hold on a second.
Is that what that was? Okay, I'll entertain chat. Is that trolled you already? He did, huh?
Everyone say hey to Smokey, who is acting fucking wild right now and clawing at the door, wanting out.
Hey, the troll called us dope heads. Yo, I love when people call me shit like that because it's like, bro, are you fucking from the 50s? What the fuck? Like, dope head? What the fuck?
So here's the problem. If I let Smokey out, everyone else in the house is asleep, and he wants to go out and he wants to fuck with the other cats and cause chaos.
Before you know, you're gonna hear shit falling, huh?
There are 6 other cats out there, and he wants to go fuck them
Oh,
up.
fuck. Bro, I got my first cat like 2 years ago, and I love cats. I want to get more now. Like.
Here we go again. Here's another one of the dumb fucks calling me a pedophile. It's been all goddamn day grooming pedophile from idiot ass right wingers.
Yo, what is up with your guys' obsession with pedos, bro? Like, that's all you guys talk about. It's fucking weird, bro. Like, it's a little sus. Like, I don't get it, man.
I have my it's the moral panic. It's they want to feel self-righteous. They want to feel like, superior to everybody else. And they think they can do that by making you out to be some kind of creep just because you believe in proper education of teens and access to contraceptives. Like, fucking shit. Sorry that you've never touched a vagina, you stupid incel.
That's usually that part too.
Oh yeah, he is absolutely a virgin, and will tell you how icky sex is.
Especially like if you're online. And no offense to online people, I'm online right now, but like you're over here talking about pedophiles on a Friday night. Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of fucking weird. That's what you're doing with your time on a Friday night. I don't know. Odd shit. Just odd shit. I don't know. It's some weird shit.
I mean, I'm terminally online, but it's because I'm usually doing this shit, and also like I could go out if I want to. I just don't like people.
No, that's not saying nothing wrong with that, but it's like it says a lot about you. Like these prime hours, like this is what you're choosing to do, like troll other people, like about pedophilia of all things. It's fucking weird. But it's just another.
Who has done things like supports the Cuties movie? The Cuties movie is a movie about child exploitation and how it's bad. And it is wild.
What the fuck is he talking about? What are these people on, bro?
Every fucking time.
Come back to Earth. Come back to Earth. No one's talking about cooties, bro.
Defended kids twerking in front of adult men.
Wow, God, these people are fucking insane, dude.
It's so wild that they take these things completely out of context.
We're literally talking about Elon Musk implanting chips into his children's fucking brain, and you're talking about cuties? What is wrong with you? Like, goddamn, I don't know how to like.
To be fair to him, it has been the conversation that has been going on in the Discord, and
oh, is that what it is? So he came in hot already. Like, all right,
I gotta let Smokey out. He's gonna go nuts. And he just took a big shit over there in the litter box, and it stinks too. So he's gonna shit and he's gonna leave.
All right, I'm gonna take a dab while you're doing that.
Yeah, we were discussing how Elon Musk is stupid and wanting to put a chip that has killed 90-something% of the chimps that it was implanted in. And he's gonna put it in one of his children. Is it gonna be the one that he had with Grimes?
I got a question for Hoffman. Would you let Elon Musk put a fucking chip in your head? I wonder how many of these people would. I bet you a lot of them would, bro. They're like, fuck yeah.
Yes, DM, I just defended the movie Cuties on stream because I know it is a woman's personal story. It was a French art house film. It is literally the story of a woman who was exploited. It is her story. It is autobiographical. And the point of the movie is that exploitation of children is bad. I know you have some fucked up idea of what the movie actually is because you have seen it through the lens of this right-wing outrage machine. There is nothing wrong with that movie except maybe the way Netflix marketed it, but that goes back to sensationalism and outrage marketing because they literally wanted to cause a controversy with idiots like you. Otherwise, I wouldn't know the name of the movie.
Didn't they pull it anyway? Like, isn't it not even on there anymore?
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's
but
not.
Like, they didn't even produce it or anything. Like, it was a movie. It won all kinds of awards in France, and they bought the rights to show it.
I thought you guys weren't against censorship. I thought they didn't like censorship. What the fuck?
Oh, they fucking love censorship. This dude talks about how he's a free speech absolutist, but has filed actual takedown notices against my YouTube channel. They are insane.
Wow. He admitted to that shit? That's pretty fucked up.
Look, I don't know about the camera angles they chose or whatever, but I know it's a woman's personal fucking story. I know it won all kinds of awards because I've never seen the fucking movie. Just like I would have never heard the name of Balenciaga if it wasn't for right-wingers getting outraged about it. There is so much shit that I would have never even heard about if it wasn't for right-wingers getting upset about it.
Like CRT. Did you hear about that shit until?
Well, I knew what CRT was just because I have a lot of friends that are in the legal field.
Yeah.
So, but to hear it twisted the way right-wingers, that anything dealing with race is somehow critical race theory is just
Pretty
absurd.
insane.
But they love to take these things and get all outraged about them. Just like, did you see the bear? I know I've gone off on this so many fucking times, but I'm gonna do it again. Did you see these fucking bears they're upset over?
Oh, the Balenciaga like get bears.
Get bears. I don't even know that's what they are.
I don't even know what they are.
So there's the picture. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's just a leather strap on a bear isn't inherently sexual.
I mean, it's a little weird, but I don't know. I kind of still don't give a fuck. It's not overtly sexual, so I don't care.
It like the chat described it as like goth bears, and like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like to me. Like almost like, yeah, more like that.
But this is what they spend their time getting outraged on. So just seeing a bear could turn a child gay or sexual or something, and that's bad. But yet they love guns and don't want to do anything to prevent. Like, guns are fantastic and nothing can go wrong promoting guns to children. As we have a rash of school shootings and like something like 5,000 children that shot themselves last year.
Wow, this was crazy. And all these people are just always preoccupied. They gotta stay distracted by this shit because they're too dumb to concentrate on real fucking issues. They have absolutely no solution to anything that's happening in the world. Besides, like, cutting taxes for some reason. They think that still works even economically, apparently. So, I mean, this is the shit they have to talk about.
We
Like,
gotta
it's just-
deregulate, and then I ask them what they want to deregulate, and they'll be like, well, "We gotta get rid of the EPA," and I'm like, "Well, then what happens when 3M dumps a bunch of chemicals in the river? Who enforces that? Who makes them pay for
Motherfuckers-
that?"
Literally, Americans will sit here and tell you that, oh shit, inflation is high because we printed a lot of money. If you just ask someone, oh yeah, how does printing money like lead to inflation? They will just sit at still they have no answer because they've just been told time and time again that printing money leads to inflation. Like that's all they know. They just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it like
Well,
without
I mean,
even
I can
ever.
tell you, when you print more money, what you're doing is you are expanding the money supply, and you're making each dollar worth less, and there is inflation built into that. The way you solve that is not to print money, but then to tax the rich. But we print money because that's easier than taxing the rich.
What would cutting the taxes of those rich people right now do in such a high inflationary market like right now? What would that do? It would be fucking awful. Like exactly what happened to the fucking UK when the last prime minister that lasted a week was like, hey, that's what I want to do. And the fucking bank almost crashed. And the fucking Bank of England was like, please don't do that. Like, it's fucking nuts.
Right-wingers like to act like, oh, you're jealous of Jeff Bezos having so much money. His success doesn't harm you. And like, yeah, it does.
Harms all of us.
There is only you guys act like wealth is finite, but there's only so much of the pie, and when you let these assholes take and take and take, there is only so much for us at the bottom. So you need their money to redistribute it through society. I know you guys hate that fucking word, but you got to get the money circulating in society. And the way you do that is to tax the rich people, or you've got to print money.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've been printing money because we've been in this neoliberal order, and they don't want to have to deal with the wealth inequality and the accumulation of wealth at the top. So they just print more money to keep the monopoly game going.
You're exactly right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, see, even Sinai, it's not a zero-sum game though. Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Wealth is finite. There are only so many resources.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you guys talking about? There's only so much money in circulation.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, even if you look at history, right? We see how much the middle class has shrunk in America. like you gotta realize, like, hey, maybe this shit isn't working. Like, I don't know, like, are you denying that we like people were better off when there was higher union participation? Like, are we just ignoring that? Like, I don't get what people do on the right to like, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't understand that. Like, are they just waiting for the bottom to fall out, or they think that shit's never gonna happen? They think it's never gonna happen. I don't know.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
I'm high as shit too. I barely know what I'm saying right now.
I had a succinct point I was gonna make. Let's talking about giving back, talking about redistributing shit. The Rock. You like The Rock? You like old Dwayne?
I don't know shit about him besides obvious.
Oh, you don't watch his movies or anything?
Not really. I can't remember the last movie with The Rock.
He's like the biggest.
I mean, I know who he is. I know he's like huge. I know he's like in Fast and Furious and shit.
Like the biggest star on the planet. Don't show
Yeah,
any love for The Rock.
I don't know. I don't hate on him.
Damn. Well, The Rock was a very poor man when he first got started, and apparently he used to steal Snicker bars from this gas station. And so now he went in and he bought all the Snicker bars to give back.
Today we have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Snickers bars in a redemption story that really satisfies. Johnson recently posted a video of himself returning to a Hawaii 7-Eleven store where, as a teenager, Johnson says he used to...
Oh, it was in Hawaii. It was when he was living with his mom in Hawaii, or maybe his grandmother that was running the wrestling promotion in Hawaii. I thought this was when he was in Tennessee.
Sized Snickers bar every day.
Because I couldn't afford to buy one. That was my pre-workout food.
So that's his secret. Anywho, The Rock decided to right his decades-old wrong by buying every last king-size Snickers in the store. Other customers to their own snacks. The inspirational transaction left the shelves bare, but Johnson's heart was full. He said he finally got to exercise his chocolate demons. Hey, I'm inspired too. I think I'll start my fitness journey with a Snickers bar right now.
I do like one.
Apparently it's satisfying. You like a Snickers?
Oh, Snickers are good, man. Especially this. Have you had Snickers ice cream? That shit's really good.
Ooh, yeah, it is really good. I don't prefer something with nuts because I like they get stuck in my teeth and shit. Like if I'm on the run, I want like a Three Musketeer.
Yeah, you know what? I don't like that one.
Like
a lot of
Milky
people
Way?
do like that. Milky Way is good too.
Milky Way, real good. If I'm gonna eat something with nuts, I might go for a Baby Ruth, man. I fucking love a Baby Ruth.
Baby Ruth's good. I like I like Almond Joy. Actually, those are good too.
I can't do the coconut.
A lot of people hate that shit. I love that shit.
I'm sure they're fine, but like I can't do the coconut. All right, let me see. I've got a couple more videos, and then we'll wrap this shit up, and we'll get out of here. Oh my! All the fuck sticks are coming out tonight.
Oh, we got a bunch of. Oh fuck! I haven't been looking at chat.
Yeah,
you get a lot of them
for Vampire Hunter D. Have you had a run-in with them?
Oh, I banned him a long time ago. Yeah, they just really cycle around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What's that vampire? I know you remember me, John.
They are also incredibly stupid. They're gonna come in here asking the dumbest fucking questions.
Oh, these people are fucking brain dead, dude. Like it's it's funny though.
So did you ever take any college classes?
Yeah.
Did you ever have a professor that banned laptops?
I don't think so, but I've heard of that. Yeah.
We've got a video of a professor who decided to ban laptops, and one student decided to fight back so he could take notes.
That's pretty crazy to do these days.
After being told not to use laptops during the lecture, this student found another way to take his notes. The professor has not dared say anything against laptops since he brought his typewriter in. You gotta give the kids props on creativity, right?
That's pretty good.
Where the fuck did he get a typewriter from, though? Where do you go to get a typewriter now?
Easy to get. They probably have it at the fucking Salvation Army or some shit. Probably Amazon or some shit. I don't know. eBay.
Ban this asshole coming in here with fucking racist ass shit. The fuck? I swear, malicious compliance indeed, clinically. I don't know what possesses an idiot to come in here and say that kind of shit.
I don't know, no life or some shit.
Oh. I've got a couple other things here. I got one more we definitely have to do. Are you in the Christmas spirit?
Get some friends, vampire. Go outside. Come on, get a life, man.
Are you in the Christmas spirit, woke potato?
Bro, God, I'm like a doomer today, bro. Sure, I like Christmas.
Sure, I like Christmas. Christmas is cool.
I'm not a Christmas hater, though. I'm not a Christmas hater by any means. Yeah, but yeah, I'm ready to get into the Christmas spirit. How about that?
Have you ever seen the movie A Christmas Story?
Oh yeah, that's a great movie.
Classic. Well,
that is something I watch every year because they show it like 24/7 on the Hallmark Channel or some shit on Christmas Day.
So, one of the actors decided to pay a visit to the house from the movie, and apparently things got heated.
What the fuck?
This is the house. It is for sale.
What? Get the fuck out of my house now! Get the fuck out of here! I'm not kidding. Get the fuck out!
What?
So that is Anaya. What? Apparently, actor Yano Anaya, who's in the movie A Christmas Story.
What is that? The kid from the movie?
Get the
what the fuck?
Get away from my property. Don't ever come here again. Never ever again. Leave now. I'm serious. Get going. You see that? Leave.
I'm in a puddle.
What is wrong with you, man? I'm being scammed people. You are such a scammer. A scammer? I'm giving him free. You see all the crap on your website? You're trying to get people to donate for stuff? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, man? I love you guys. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Enjoy the movie.
He was Grover Dill in the movie.
You guys ain't gonna like it.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
But he's also in the new one that just released. So they've got like an update of the movie or a sequel or something to it. So he's also in it.
You see all the crap on your website?
Is this recent?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
What is wrong with you, man? I love you guys. Seriously, what is wrong with you? Enjoy the movie. Hey, you'll beat it. Wow. You guys ain't gonna buy this place. I'm never selling it to you. Wow. Then what would you say? I'm not. You know what this guy's doing? You have no idea what a scammer and what a loser this guy is. I love you no matter what you say. You don't care about jack shit. What is wrong?
Yo, this guy is like, I don't know, man.
No matter what.
I feel like he knows some shit. Like he's like saying it with conviction. He's like, you don't know this motherfucker. Like,
How much you fucked me over?
No, I don't.
Fucking idea.
Why don't you talk
You
to
are
me
such
about
a
it?
piece of shit.
Why don't you talk to me about it? We can fix it.
Why don't you just fuck off?
Wow, are you serious?
I'm fucking serious. Fuck off.
damn, dude, he's fucking mad.
I think he would be one of Ralphie's friends from the movie. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see if the story actually tells us what's going on. A confrontation outside of the house from A Christmas Story in Cleveland between its owner and one of the film's actors is gaining national attention. TMZ, which shared the video on Sunday, reports the incident happened on November 15th, the day after the iconic Cleveland property was officially put up for sale. The video goes on to show Jones calling Anaya a scammer and a loser. The video ends with more shouting as Jones walks across the street away from Anaya. Jones has since apologized. I apologize for the way I expressed myself. However, it was out of concern that fans could be misled into contributing to a GoFundMe campaign that will not result in the purchase of the house.
Huh.
3 News was the first to break the story earlier this month about the house going up for sale. We also captured video of the moment Jones placed the for sale sign in front of the famous house. The sale includes all associated properties like the neighboring Bumpus House, gift shop, and museum.
Oh, shit.
So I have no idea.
You must think he's someone else.
Here, this should give us an update here.
What it's like to see fans coming somewhere from New Jersey, New York, all the way.
This is the Anaya or Yano Anaya.
It's a special experience. It really is, and this is something that I never thought would happen, right? So if people really love A Christmas Story, and being able to meet a cast member from it, it's nostalgic. It brings it. It's surreal. So
yeah, but I don't even know who you are.
For the cast,
I know.
Like hearing the news yesterday, what was your immediate reaction?
I'll just find him.
The sale of.
Oh, so I got to tell you, it's like a yin and yang reaction. It was like, oh my God, it's like it's done. Like, oh, whoa. Well, who's going to take over now? How is it going to move forward, right? So, I mean, the initial reaction it's positive for me.
And so, what are the hopes of cast members? Has there been any talk? I know there's rumors.
I wonder if they put it up for sale strategically now when the new movie is coming out.
Probably, that makes sense.
I think that this is going to be the best time. Also, like we're looking at a possible housing collapse here in the next year. So
yeah,
smart move on the owner's part.
So I wonder if he's all pissed. I wonder if he's all pissed because he thinks the guy's like fucking with the sale of it.
Thing for the entire cast to run the operations of it, but I mean, there's a lot of due diligence that needs to happen, and it's up for sale, so anybody can grab it right now. So we don't know. We're just gonna stay positive no matter what.
And so, are there any plans? Can you tell us? Is something trying to move forward in the works with cast members? Try to put together an offer?
I foresee it happening. Sure. I mean, it just makes sense. Why not? So, but it's still in the talks.
Yo, is that the bully?
7 of us, and
that's who it is.
He's the bully.
It just makes sense.
I don't think it's the bully. I think it's the little short kid that's with the bully.
The bully's friend. Okay.
It's also about it really truly is because.
So he didn't even have any lines or anything, did he?
Would have never been there.
I don't know.
And so, what are?
I gotta watch it again.
People are still showing up.
Oh yeah.
No one was there from Cleveland.
So that seems like what it is. He's trying to put together some effort to buy the house, and
to buy it. Yeah.
The owner thinks he's gonna scam people with some kind of GoFundMe or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Huh. Well, I hope that story got you guys in the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, no shit.
The kind of shit we do here on the Freak Show. I got one more for you.
Okay, sweet.
And this is a story that we did on the Freakin News. We did this a few weeks ago. I should have the I love my thumbnail game. I think I'm killing it. Let me see if I've still got the thumbnail from this. Because it was so adorable. I might not. I might have cleaned out my thumbnail. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. So a few weeks ago on the Freakin News, we did this story about a escape of lions at a zoo. These lions broke free. They were having what was called a roar and snore event, which I think is adorable.
Oh, shit. So like when people... Okay, I see.
So it was an overnight stay for the children at the zoo.
Oh, wow.
Be able to have like a sleepover with the lions.
Yeah.
Well, the lions got loose.
It's not good.
Well, everything worked out, I do believe. They were able to capture them.
No dead kids.
But a couple of days ago, we got the release of the video of the lions escaping from this roar and snore event. Those are my regulars in the chat know. I love ending on an animal video. Sydney's Taronga Zoo has released this footage. Oh, it's a bunch of lion cubs.
Oh, yeah.
They're like itty bitty babies, and the first cub squeezes its way under the enclosed barrier. It went under the fence. Look at these sneaky little fucks.
Good for them, bro.
Adult male lion Otto is the last to exit the exhibit.
That's the whole ass family, bro.
So the ladies kept inside the enclosure.
That's funny.
Oh, 3 of them just went back in on their own. Oh,
yeah,
I
exactly.
knew one of them had to be tranked.
Oh shit.
Damn right. Fuck man in his cages. I love it. Now that
Run, free bird, baby. Let's go.
When I tell you that lions escape from a zoo, were you expecting it to be that fucking adorable?
No.
Would you pet one of those lions?
I don't know, dude. I'm a big baby, bro. I don't fuck around like with wild animals and all. I'm fucking for sure not pet one, dude.
I'm just saying, if I die and you hear that it was because a big cat ate me,
that's a pretty good way to go.
That probably happened. I was probably like, I was probably trying to cuddle with it. Because I make mention a lot that, if you ever hear that I committed suicide or that I OD'd, the cops are lying. That didn't happen.
You're like one of those people, bro, that when I used to live in San Diego, people it happened like actually more often than you would hear about. Like people would get like drunk or something and try to like go swim with the fucking orcas, and they'd fucking kill them, bro. Like so they just find dead people in the fucking pools and shit. You'd be one of those people, bro. You probably get all fucking shit faced, be like, yeah, fuck, I'm gonna swim with fucking Willie.
Orcas don't fuck around.
Yeah, they'll fuck your shit up.
WokePotato, it has been a pleasure having you on the Friday Night Freak Show as special guest co-host this week. Please tell everybody where they can find you.
Yes. Mostly I just do Twitch mostly weekdays, like work hours, like 10 to 5-ish, like West Coast time. But yeah, Monday through Friday. Sometimes I rarely do gaming or something on the weekends, but shit like that. Mostly Twitch though. You'll find me just Twitch/WokePotato. Can I post it?
Oh yeah, I was getting ready to drop a link.
Okay, yeah, that one.
I don't know if I've got you modded in the chat.
Oh, for the fucking anonymous, yeah. But yeah, that's about it.
We got a hate raid from some goipers one time.
Oh.
Remember I told you about the Nikki window? You said I should get on Cozy. I'm like, I tried.
Oh yeah.
You have to be invited by Nick personally, apparently.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, you can't just go and sign up and be on Cozy.
Wow, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, because I went. I was like, I'll be on Cozy. Fuck.
They got Destiny on there, right? Like,
I guess Destiny would have had to get invited.
Damn. I could have swore like there was a bit of controversy when that shit happened. Yeah. Anyway, fucking.
What, Destiny going on Cozy? I wouldn't. I will put my shit anywhere people will watch it, especially right wingers. I want to shove my shit in their face so much.
Yeah, I don't see the harm in that really, unless like you're paying to like give money to Nazis or some shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if it's free, like I don't see the harm in that like at all.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to do anything that helps the Nazis flourish. That's for fucking sure.
But hey, I had a blast, bro. Hell yeah, that was fun.
It was a pleasure having you on. We're gonna have to do it again sometime. I'm trying to do like rotating guest hosts, and I told people like maybe every 3 or 4 months, but like I've got a lot of people I've been bringing on, so maybe once a year or something.
Once, yeah, let me know.
Hell yeah! But everybody go follow WokePotato. Definitely a based streamer here on Twitch.
Oh, thank you.
If you are watching on Twitch, you are heading over to Echoplex Media. Producer Dave and Homozygote are going to take real good care of you. I do believe it is Conspiracy Bingo, so get your bingo cards ready. Go ahead, light one up, tip one back. It's all right to have a little fun before you hit the sack. I'm JustinFREAKIN. That's WokePotato. We'll see you later.